Is this like a today update?
I don't know.
I mean, TwitchCon just happened. So they're probably
Oh,
like,
yeah.
check out our new update.
Yeah.
No,
You're like,
thanks.
whoa!
Hmm.
Or it's like the Valve
You know,
E3
I'm
presentation
not
that they
even.
just had, where everyone's like, ah.
All
I'm
right,
not
so we're
even a
live.
big fan of their dark theme. Yeah, I don't.
The Twitch Dark theme?
Yeah,
Okay.
the new.
Live be damned. I gotta see what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of either light or dark. No. Twitch, you ruined it. I'm sorry.
I think that's mine.
Can you give me control over Shaden's token for this session?
Yeah, I will. Give me just a sec here. Yeah, that
I
is.
will try not to get Shader killed like I got the rogue in my work group killed. Oops. That actually happened.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna have to answer to your sibling about that and not your coworker, which is much different.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Oh.
Color me
It,
not
it, it'd just be
surprised.
bad for the stream, you know?
No, I don't know. Please explain.
Well, okay. The DM just gave me a license to kill.
No, I said please explain.
Nah.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah, that's not a very convincing.
Can't argue with that.
Never give up. You matter.
Never
Dream
don't
big.
give up.
Murder is fine.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
Okay, so that ought to do. That's fine. They'll see me
I should probably get
footsitzing
on
around a little bit on there.
that roll 20
That's
thing,
okay.
shouldn't?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Not
I'm
really
already on it.
necessary.
Good.
Also, let me go ahead and move you guys. Well, I won't move you guys yet. Okay. So, sorry for the slow start, everybody, but here we are. So we're starting, only 45 minutes late. That's fine. Things that happen when you don't have time to plan. So, last time around, the group began exploring the Aethys in Veneer Secretarium, which is a lovely mouthful. That basically means a place hidden away by magic where lots of people from before this, well, maybe not lots, about 20 people from before the Scouring seemed to exist in relative harmony. Uh, y'all kind of came upon this searching for the next relic weapon and had a hell of a time getting here through a maze that seemed to be designed to torment your very souls, or something like that. And
Accurate.
yeah. So coming inside, you had visions from the Raven Queen and other things that were much more clear than they were in other parts of this world. Um, and moving forward, you kind of began to maybe develop a little bit of trust, not a lot, but a little bit, with your guide Travian, who has told you that he's kind of trying to take your side as much as he is allowed to do so, but has warned you that others may not. And has also informed you that this building is designed as something of a trial, a series of challenges, to prove the worth of those who might enter and their ability to wield the relic weapon that it houses. So you took on sort of the trial chamber here, discovering the solution to a series of boilers that needed to kind of be activated or deactivated and then reactivated in a particular order, um, to uh, to cause this like great automaton to release an orb that kind of activated your way forward. After that, fighting a spider that had these very like mechanical arms and was very clockwork creepy.
A guardian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a trial of strength.
Oh God.
It's one of many. That was only a
Wait.
minor test of strength.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Next we get to a moderate test of strength.
I don't have enough weapons in my inventory for that.
Oh god,
Think I'm out
D&D
of
with weapon
shields.
durability.
That would be absolutely awful.
Kind
Yeah,
of like
that's
Legend of
Oh.
Zelda with weapon durability. Oh wait,
Yeah.
shit.
pretty
No,
much.
that's fun.
It was hailed as, well, not hailed, the opposite of hailed. It was like the
Failed.
biggest critique that players had for it, but I actually didn't dislike it that much. Anyway, moving
Yeah,
right
no, it
along.
was fun.
The game.
Especially because it
didn't
was
li-
really funny when you like shield surf down the side of a mountain and then your shield would break.
Yeah, like
I got a really cool flaming greatsword from a dungeon, and I was so scared of the durability mechanic ended up just being a flashlight.
yes.
All right.
That's how we go. So, after defeating the Guardian, you found yourselves kind of in what looked to be a religious kind of sanctum, a little series of shrines dedicated to several gods, some of whom you recognized and others that you did not recognize. Um, and Travian offered a little bit of explanation for this, but not overly much. He just kind of was like, these are the ones you'll be familiar with. The others are our gods, without too much beyond that. So a few of you prayed in front of various altars and took a little bit of a short rest to recover from the previous fight. And that is where we left off.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Siegebreakers, if you've not taken the hit dice that you would like to take from your rest, go ahead and do that now, or any other abilities you gain back on a short rest.
Did it?
Which, for warlocks, is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah. I seem to be fine.
Okay. So Travian, after about an hour, kind of stretches and gets up from in front of a shrine that he had been sitting at himself. He kind of steps forward to the group of you and says, "Well, if you're all ready, I think it's best we be on our way." Agreed? Kind of looks to any of you, see if you have any objections.
So.
Very well.
Right.
And he continues leading you forward through kind of this large domed archway housing double doors. He just kind of pushes against them, and these great kind of oak with brass inlay doors swing open without a sound. The hinges are probably magically kept very well oiled, and so the opening mechanism is just smooth as butter. Uh, and you see this very grandiose kind of vista open up before you as the doors are pushed aside. The hall opens outward and upward until it stretches maybe 25, 30 feet high, um, and almost as wide. The entire room kind of stretches just monolithically before you. As you step forward, you can see kind of frescoes and murals that are all kept in utterly pristine condition. And even as you enter, you can see a Goliath kind of exiting through a side door. But he's left behind something, a little orb that's kind of hovering throughout the room, kind of scanning over sections of frescoes, and you see a little bit of like a flash of light emanate forward from it. And you can kind of see a puff of dust, and it kind of gets vaporized, like the dust has been completely cleared away from a certain section. It moves on to the next and repeats that process. For pretty much all of you, this is like the first time you've seen kind of casual magic. Um, you've never been in a situation, even with the more powerful magic users of your world, where people have come to accept magic as just like a part of life. Like, oh yeah, we just use the magic flying orb to clean our shit. That's just
Prestidigitation in a bottle.
right. Like it's just not really a thing. Uh, it just isn't mundane enough for people to have even considered that application yet. Certainly, it's used here and there for cleaning, but never in so passive a way. But you see these just grand depictions on the walls of these great battles and ceremonies that are, delivered from like high cliffs over crowds of what look to be tens of thousands of people. And the person giving the speech is always depicted in this like very radiant, very finely adorned status, and the generals on battlefields, much the same, are almost deified in their representations. You kind of step through this room just marveling at the artwork of it all, which is peerless, until you come to kind of the opposite end of the hallway, and in front of you is this great arched doorway, uh, well, passageway. There's no doors in this one. And above it are inscribed three lines that are kind of etched into the stone. Um, and I have apparently failed to copy them down. As you look up and read them, they are I hope you're all quivering with anticipation. The topmost reads, I will hone my body into a fortress. It protects the mind and the soul. Below that is a second line. I will sharpen my mind to a razor's edge. Knowledge is a beacon in the dark. And a third. I will cultivate the garden of my soul. Life is precious, but fleeting. And these three are inscribed above the stone archway, and Trevian kind of draws attention to them as you are about to pass underneath the arch and says, the three lines you see inscribed in the stone there, they are the tenets of the Ulvari, well, what was the Ulvari Empire. The three primary abilities that we have as sentient creatures. The Ulvari held all of them sacred, believed that none of them should be left wanting or ignored, for doing so invites ruin. None can exist in its full grandeur without the other two. The challenges you will face are designed to test each of these. Are you ready?
Before we go on, I have well, this is probably a little bit too broad of a question to answer succinctly, but what what was what was the world like before the scouring? Are you able to remember?
Oh, yes. We did not lose our records, and have taken it upon ourselves to become as versed as we could. Our few in number do not hold the entire wealth of the knowledge of our empire, but a decent amount of it. The world was resplendent, I think would be the best word. Certainly we had our struggles. There was something of an endless war between the Uvari Empire and those outside of it, the Ikonungur.
The what?
Ikonungur. They were a nomadic people of sorts, very much revered what they perceived as the natural way of things, which was a world and a society, well, not even a society, a world and a lack of structure to living, if you will, that was mired in chaos. They did not believe in order or in the ideals of law and of keeping the peace. They instead chose to live almost as beasts, at least from our perspective.
Yeah, this is a very not a very subtle description of bias.
Well, I can't plead innocent on that charge. If you ask me, they were doing themselves no small disservice in living the way they did. The Ulvari Empire made it so that no one had to go hungry, no one was discriminated against. It was, in a word, utopic. There were no petty quarrels, there were no poor people, there were no souls who had to die of completely preventable causes. Disease had been all but eradicated.
Oh.
The Empire was great, and the gods favored us immensely, at least the good ones. Our foes, the Iconungar, were favored by the chaotic gods. And over time, even the chaotic gods grew to realize that what was happening was beyond their control. And what was happening was the rise of Hroglathor. As the chaotic energies in the world grew, and the fight between the Ulvari and the Iconungar came to a head, Hroglathor was able to wield that strain of chaotic energy that permeated our world to devastating effect. But that brings us to the scouring, and you asked us what the life was like before the scouring. We had, as you see, and he kind of gestures to the little orb that is cleaning. We had magical devices that were almost imbued with their own facsimile of a soul. They were able to operate under a semblance of their own power. They needed no supervision. They could be given tasks, even relatively complex ones, and be expected to carry them out without error. This made, as you might guess, many things much, much easier. Tasks such as growing crops were relegated to machines that could produce much more and much more efficiently than humanoids could. And
Jeff has flashbacks of me casting Goodberry.
No, Jeff has the surprise Pikachu phase.
all that was left for humans to do, or humanoids, was to create, to design, to invent. All menial tasks had been supplanted. No one had to work to earn their keep.
This is an out of character joke. So where was the UBI, Matt?
They didn't need one because money didn't fucking exist.
Oh god, it really is a utopia. Jesus.
The only thing humans needed to do was be fucking. Create.
Well, and that. She's not wrong.
Seriously.
It is a utopia.
All menial labor is automized. There's no such thing as money. My god, this is perfection. Why did we get rid of this?
Yeah, can we bring this back?
They cured cancer.
And
they solved racism.
Everything changed when the anti-vaxxers attacked.
Oh god, no!
Oh, no.
Can that just be like the headcanon meme that the chaos guys were just
they eliminated all disease, and then the anti-vaxxers happened.
Yeah.
In short, though, to answer your unspoken question, the reason that no longer exists is not just because of Hroglathor. Of course, he was the vehicle for its destruction this past time. But through our studies, we've come to believe that were it not Hroglathor, another force would have come about and done just the same. The universe must have its due, I suppose. And as far as we can tell, it seems to be some sort of immutable law that such perfection cannot attain for long. Nature desires to fill that gap, and resume some of its chaotic tendencies. Now, it's possible we simply haven't exhausted all avenues, and there may be a way yet to preserve it, but not that we have found. So, our hope, if we get out, is to simply improve upon the world. We should not strive to make it perfect, as such a goal is foolhardy at best. It was the destruction of our people. And I pray it does not become the destruction of anyone else.
Is that why their memories were wiped? So that they couldn't do the same thing?
It was no small part of it, indeed. It was also as a mercy. The last weeks before the scouring were horrifying. He kind of like gets a 1,000-yard stare for a moment, and you see him kind of.
Oh no, I gave him PTSD!
You kind of see him shake himself out of it.
Oh,
But that was a
no.
long time ago.
Out of character. The weeks following were awful. I had to get a job in retail.
Oh God!
Too real.
Yeah,
I
too
had to
real.
become a sanitation officer.
Oh gosh, no. Anything but that. But, regardless of any of that, and there will be plenty of time for questions as you progress, the next floor awaits you. The first will be, as you may guess from the order, body. This next floor will test the physical aspects of your group, and your strengths and weaknesses thereto relating.
Pat Jeff on the shoulder.
just
Alright,
stares at
you're up,
Jeff.
buddy.
He kind of, one of the few creatures that would do this, kind of looks down at Jeff, kind of appraises him,
What?
nods. Certainly.
I mean, compared to me.
He isn't the only hardy one, is he? That may bode ill for you.
Ilya.
Very good.
I'm kind of thick. I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
He kind of looks you up and down and goes, "Girl, you thicker than a bowl of oatmeal." If anyone knows the Vine I'm referencing, they get
I
50
know.
bonus experience.
Girl.
It's
Oh, yeah.
in the courtroom.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Great.
Alright.
Anyway, so shall we?
So.
let's go.
He
It's the worst
turns
that could happen.
and begins to lead you all up a staircase, and you ascend for maybe 30 or 40 feet until you come out onto a landing. With the stairs kind of at your back, you're facing forward, and there is a door to your left, in front of you, and to your right. And then directly next to you, kind of to your right, on the same wall as the staircase you've come through, is another door. This door has 3 keyholes in it, and each door, other than that, has sort of an inscription of a key above it. Is that Ferdinand von Aegir?
Yeah.
Von
He casts
Ferdinand,
gun.
put down the gun!
He cast gun.
I'm
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
He reclassed into gunslinger.
No.
He had to be better than Edelgard at it.
We killed Ferdy, Professor. So that's what Dorothea
was our
says.
friend.
If
It
yeah,
is.
it's so it's heartbreaking, but also like
I-
he fucking deserved it.
Yeah.
Glad someone agrees with me.
Leave him alone. He's trying his best.
He chose
He's doing
wrong.
his best.
He
If
is
you had-
Ferdinand von Iron. You could have recruited him.
Yeah.
If you
know,
had a
bro.
father as bald and ugly as his, wouldn't you overcompensate?
Yeah, probably.
Hmm,
I'm
that
not
is a
saying
compelling
that
argument.
he didn't have justification for his poor choice, but he did make it.
His dad is straight up a Disney villain.
Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah.
people's dads are. What is it with that game and daddy issues?
Oh, so much. But Duke Iron in particular is like a straight up like Disney villain.
Yeah.
Is
no,
there
he's-
is the G
he's
not
the worst.
enunciated?
No,
is
it's
not.
not.
That's
Uh-uh.
weird. I don't like
It
it.
is.
Your Japanese Fire Emblem.
Yep. You know how it was meant to be played. Nah, second run through, I'm totally
Shut the
going with the
hell up.
English voice actors. I just want to play with Japanese ones the first time around. Anywho,
I mean, some of
Anyhow.
them are good. Some of them I don't like, though.
um,
Yeah.
Like, literally, anyone in the church, better in English.
fair enough. I don't.
And with
Setset's voice
Sophus,
actor is
hers is
good
better
in
in English,
Japanese,
too.
but like from what I've heard of the English one, he's godly. So you know, like that's kind of just an
Sophus.
unfair comparison.
Sothis in the Japanese version sounds like a small, tiny child.
Sothis
I mean,
in
yeah,
the
of
game
course.
looks like a small, tiny child.
No. She sounds like anime, small, tiny child.
Yeah, it's the Japanese voice acting.
think
Of course
that's
you're
right.
going to associate it with anime.
Oh.
Anyway, this is I
Anyway.
haven't yet played with the English ones, so I can't actually make a good valuation on this. So let's move on for now.
Sure.
So, you have a choice of 3 doors, and each one of them is kind of labeled, not like explicitly, but to give you an idea of what is behind them. On one is a gauntleted fist. On another is, let's see, what would be the medieval equivalent of like a... they had hurdles. Yeah, on one of them is like a hurdle, and then on the third is like interlocking gears.
Okay. So I guess we go in the fist first.
Oh, you must do all 3. The order is up to you.
Fifth.
Okay.
We'll go in the
Let's
fist
do
first.
fist first.
Aces, let's do this.
Alrighty.
We'll go to do the fist, and I'm just slapping Jeff's armor.
Yeah.
Give me a
All right,
sec
Jeff, you
here
ready to tackle some puzzles?
Are you
Literally, I
guys-
suppose.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll 20. Y'all should be in the correct room now, and I'll give.
Clanky?
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 It's
Where?
not
Wait,
Clanky.
I'm not tapped in yet. Where is he?
No.
Where is my baby?
No.
It's
Oh, yeah,
not.
oh, never mind.
Okay, there it is.
It's not Clanky.
It's not actually Clanky. Oh wait,
Fine.
shit.
But he's
see
coming
on-
straight for us!
Oh, well, that would
And
help.
before he is.
Token layer.
Oh,
There we
okay,
go.
that was good.
That's where they should be. And I'm just gonna make him have a bit of a red aura so that it's obvious that he's not Clanky but he's evil.
Nega.
It's an evil Clanky?
Yes,
I don't
it's
see a red aura on him.
it's the Nega Clanky. You don't?
No.
Well, shit,
screwed.
damn.
I mean, Clanky's not in here, so I think we can remember.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
I
good.
think we got it.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
gonna-
not goldfish.
Still mad.
Oh my god, it's Clanky!
Oh my god, Clanky, how'd you get in?
Clanky?
Ah, fuck.
Oh my god, Clanky.
I'm just gonna say that every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please
Every
tell me
time
you
I
count.
Wow, it's Clanky.
Fuck!
Oh, Clanky!
Ah, shit.
Wow, how did Mr. Clanky get in here, guys? You see him?
No, I don't.
Stop! Stop!
I stopped
Quit it.
seeing him 5 seconds ago.
So
Okay.
anyway, we walk into a room and then roll for initiative?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Oh
Hey,
my
everybody.
god, Clanky.
Roll for initiative.
Oh.
And if you don't want to,
Ooh.
too feckin' bad.
I didn't do horrible on my initiative.
I don't believe you.
That's understandable, considering my history. But that just means my first attack roll is going to be a 2. So
That's fair, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the DM screen. Y'all scared yet?
I mean,
Oh, always.
I just kind of assumed we were going to die. So
Oh, yeah.
I would like to know why there's a dragon at the top of the screen.
Because there's a dragon in the room with you.
Oh. Well, guys, it was a fun campaign, but I think this is where it all ends.
Was that fucking ambiguous somehow?
Well,
So, Jeff, I'd like to point out that there's a dragon in every room that you enter.
whoa.
It's you!
Was that in response to Jeff or me?
Yes.
The dragon.
Okay.
I love
Horrified
that
by
gif.
Yeah.
Is it the mind-blowing gif?
No.
it's closing a door
Oh.
from Misfits.
Matt over here is just like, you know that white dragon you guys didn't go fight? He's back.
I
It's
knew
just the
we should
same
have gone
dragon
to
the
his
entire
home.
campaign.
You're gonna fight this dragon, you're gonna fucking like it!
Keep running from it. No, you can't make us!
It is-
48 sessions later, we finally get to fight a dragon in a dungeon. We've come
That's
full
true.
circle, guys. You can
Yeah,
go
you
And
home
that's the
now.
story of how we killed Jeff.
Yeah.
Wait.
I made him
seduce
go
the
mad.
dragon.
What were we supposed to wait?
Party kill!
Um,
Party kill!
I mean, if you want me to.
No.
Do it.
No, you
Do
already
it.
said
Yeah.
it. Sorry.
Jeff, seduce the dragon.
No.
Do it.
No.
Why
Jeff,
not?
seduce the Centurion.
What?
He didn't
Well,
say
it
no.
wasn't a no.
He didn't say you're right.
So Jeff is a robosexual?
Oh, baby.
Omnisexual.
All right, let me
The
actually.
robot
Okay,
version of
so
furry.
as you enter the room, you see a few walls. Kind of, they don't seem to be arranged in any logical pattern. They just kind of seem to be sprouted up around the room. And you also see a triplet of other creatures in the room with you. They all seem to be artificially made and constructed of various metals and clicking gears and pistons and levers. One you see is this kind of hulking figure with a very large kind of pick, like a pickaxe in his hands, and he's got this like kind of relatively ornate compared to like run-of-the-mill stuff, but actually kind of plain for what you've seen within the Aethys Inveneer Secretarium so far. In case you couldn't tell, I like that name.
Good name.
Thank you. And so he's just like big hulking dude who seems ready to fucking slam a bitch. There's another one that's kind of more of like the clockwork and gears that you've kind of seen as you've been exploring this place. Oh, I should mention, the first one kind of has like this bluish glow pulsing in like a little opening in his chest, and also kind of light leaking out of the joints and various kind of gaps in his construction. The second is this kind of like clockwork mechanism with like steam pistons over either shoulder that are kind of intermittently spewing hot steam into the air with a slight whistling as they go. And he's built on top of that clockwork, kind of like just a normal suit of armor, with a large glaive kind of in both hands. The third creature is, as best you can describe, it is a metal dragon. It kind of has the serpentine neck, and it has unfolded wings, and it has the four taloned claws. It has 4 legs in total. So it is more akin to a dragon than say a wyvern. but it's definitely like its movements are not natural and organic in any way, and it doesn't have the same it doesn't move with the same kind of wisdom and age that you would expect from a typical dragon. It is much more like a it is much more like a construct. It is very mechanical and very measured in its motions.
Jeff,
So,
it's a dragon and a robot. It's perfect for you.
Oh no.
Well, there.
Excellent.
Okay, so this is more like mind, body, and soul. There's your wife.
Ooh.
There's your wife.
It's perfect.
Please roll to seduce the clockwork dragon. All right. So,
Ooh.
can I get those initiative rolls?
Jeff got a 12 and Shadra got a 7.
Sorry, 20 or more rather is
Yeah.
I should do it the
Well,
normal way.
fine.
No, that's on me. I didn't ask for it right away. So 20 or above. Okay. 15 to 20.
19.
Okay.
Come on, everyone else, say your initiatives. Let's go. Come on.
Well, you're gonna be waiting a while for mine.
10 to 15.
Jeff got 12.
What was Kayana's?
10.
Okay,
Yes.
5 to 10.
Shadra got 7.
Oh, honey.
All right,
Our
Ilio,
classic-
what'd you get?
I got a 3.
GG. All right.
Our initiative rolls are comically bad as always.
Yeah. I got a 19. Does that mean I'm gonna die?
I hope
No, it's okay. I'm here.
Cool. Cool.
I'm
That's
quite
right. You're gonna
literally
take all
the
the damage.
ambulance.
Are you listening to Wham?
Yeah.
Is that how this works?
Uh-huh.
Do you need to download more Wham?
It's what I
Download
blare.
more Wham.
It's what I blare when I run into battle.
How much dedicated Wham is there to a server?
So much.
Matt, why did you give Ethan a new joke?
Have y'all not seen that video though?
Download more Wham?
Yeah.
I haven't.
All right,
That's a
that's an
video?
after session thing. Do not go look it up now because I don't need that during combat. Okay, so as y'all begin, I would like everybody to make a. Actually, hold on.
Shift die for this one. We're gonna weed out my dice. I'm gonna eliminate any d20 that rolls under 10 when I roll.
Oh,
And then
that's
by that
smart.
point, I'll have only the strongest dice.
I'd like everybody to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
We
no.
haven't even started yet.
Why have you done this?
Yeah.
You're already gonna murder us.
Okay, well, that actually wasn't as bad as I thought.
Haha,
Oh dear.
I got a 7.
Jeff got a lot. Jeff got like a 26, and Shader got a natural 1.
I got a 17.
I got a 19.
Okay, so Jeff, Shadra, and Kayana all pass. Warthog and
Shader got a natural 1.
Sorry, I meant
Does that
Jeff
pass?
Ilya.
Does that pass? Wow, this is a low DC, guys. It's like
Jeff-
DC -5.
Jeff, Ilya, and Kayana all pass. Shadra and Warthog fail. So, and let me see for these guys. That
The
is.
dragon failed.
I don't like where this
That's a
is going.
pass.
No, I passed.
That's also a
Shut
pass. And the dragon doesn't.
No,
What?
the real dragon.
Oh, it's a robot. I'm the real dragon.
So
Well.
Warthog and Shadra, all of you feel an immense, just gale force wind blast through the room, like as soon as you enter it, and Warthog and Shadra are both thrown to the ground, prone.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll give little prone markers for that.
No.
Uh,
Are you okay?
boot. And
Yes.
Boot. All of the other creatures seem to make it. They seem to be okay with the wind, and the clockwork dragon is next, who has a fly speed and is.
Oh, no.
So you can tell that the dragon isn't bothered by this at all. It just kind of like folds its wings in and like sets itself down. Actually, no. This one the dragon would have to save against. Sorry, it's the other one that he wouldn't. Okay.
Pardon?
Yeah, the dragon makes it. You'll find out. Don't worry. So actually no, the dragon doesn't make it. Sorry, that is flipped. Okay. So the dragon actually falls prone itself, and will spend half its movement to get up, and then we'll use the other half of its movement to fly on top of the wall here. So it's kind of perched with its wings, kind of like covering the front half of its body, and it is going to. It's gonna wait. It's not gonna do anything for now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can't
God,
believe
I'm
it
good
fell
at-
prone.
What a dumbass.
You ever,
Yeah,
tr-
who
you
would
ever
fall
fly in,
prone from that?
You ever try and fly through a gale force wind? It ain't easy.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Seems
have
to
wings,
get good.
bitch.
I mean, that's your fault. You could get wings anytime you want.
Taps Kayana cast fly. All right, now you can try.
Woo!
Whee!
I don't.
All right. Actually, I should bring up the other window since I have Roll20 close to me. Yeah, so I can hear chat and stuff. Well, hear chat, so I can see chat. It's okay, guys. I can hear text now.
Oh, interesting.
I'm
That's
a weird-ass synesthesiac.
Yeah, that's yes.
All right, so after him, we got. Let's see. How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that works out nicely. There's a die for that.
How good these guys roll on initiative?
Better than 19.
Better than 3.
Okay, so you watch as. Oof, that's not good.
Don't say
You
that.
watch as the knight-looking construct, as he's like about to take a step forward, this giant earthen hand comes out of the ground and just grasps him tightly, causing him to be unable to move. It just kind of grips him there and holds him in place. He is considered restrained until the end of the turn. Wartalk, you're up.
I think our real enemy is the
I'd like to
room.
stand up. I think
Okay.
that's what I'm going to start with.
Half your move.
That was like tentacle horror almost, just a hand.
Did someone say tentacles?
And much less slurping than the tentacles.
That's
yes.
true.
But
Unfortunately. Um,
Yeah, real unfortunate.
what do I got against these things? What do I got against?
some beef.
Yeah, I wish.
Fire, probably.
I think I have fire. Hold on now. I remember those.
Jeff might have, banging against the dragon.
You're
He
right.
wishes.
But give it a drink first. Take it to dinner.
You want to get that close, you gotta buy me dinner, Dragonborn.
Freaking-
No.
Oh, Ethan, you
Oof.
poor thing.
I think. Can slow not be cast on multiple people? Or higher?
It can. It's within a radius.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I think
What
it's
do
like
we
a
got?
30-foot
got there, right?
radius within range.
40 foot.
40? Nice.
Where's my little? I hit 2 of them with that.
Almost certainly. With a radius? Yeah.
Oh, that's
You might
this
be
is
able to
smaller than I
hit.
thought.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might be able to hit all of
Yeah.
them.
Get him.
All right. I think.
Let me make sure, because that's pretty close. You'd have to go from here, I think? And then, yeah, that
Yeah,
this square right here, you'd be able to get.
All right.
Yeah, the square that red's on. This one.
Then I shall do that and cast slow.
Okay. What save is it?
Wiz 16.
All right. Good choice.
Choice.
Give him the slow.
Okay. That is a failure for the hulky guy. This one.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Maybe that looks more like slow. Like, can't do things. And the dragon. So the
Yes.
big hulky guy and the dragon are both slowed. The
Man,
knight.
fuck that dragon in particular.
The knight is not. When did they get to remake the save? Is it turn's end or is it just for the duration?
End
Or is
of
it
I think you could.
customers?
Yeah.
End of their turn.
Cool. Alrighty. Got anything else?
Nope.
Sweet. So you'll watch as Wartok kind of. You don't have a spell. You don't have materials, right? You use a focus.
Yeah.
You'll kind of watch as Wartok draws an arcane sigil in the air and just kind of focuses his magical energy through it, and of a sudden you kind of see these gears begin to move more slowly, like they're kind of gummed up with something, and two of the three creatures seem to just suddenly be much less dexterous than they were a moment ago.
Hey, Shadra, remember when that was you? Good times.
she just glazed at Warthog.
Yeah, I'll bet.
She gives you the side eye.
So,
Oh, he's also way too big. He should be that size. And
oh, it's tiny.
well,
It's clinky. We're gonna
it's
call it.
still large.
Clinky.
Small.
Actually, really, Shader should also be smaller.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shader's token was huge.
Yeah.
Dangerous big.
Shadra gonna give it to him.
Alright, so what has he got? He got 30 feet of movement. Yeah, he can get there.
Oh, hello.
Isn't he restrained by the hand, or is that the other guy?
That's the other... No, you're right.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Thank
yeah,
you
I
for
was
that.
about to...
Yeah, I swapped him in my head for some reason. I was like, oh yeah, the guy is slowed in that. So he is going to instead... What's he going to do?
perish.
He ain't gonna do that.
We did it.
Damn it.
He will do that once it's my turn.
He is gonna hurl a javelin at y'all.
Pardon?
Specifically at Jeff. He has disadvantage, but he can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, the lower of the two was a 24.
Ow, that hit.
What?
He rolled really
Why?
well on both. It wasn't like he got a bad roll and has a plus fucking 20 to hit.
You should know, if I give disadvantage to anything, it's just gonna hit. We learned this lesson.
Let's see, that is 10 points of piercing damage to you, Jeff.
Oof.
Well, alright. That was very impolite.
Alright, so that's the end of his turn. Jeff, you're up.
Yeah, cool, good.
Let's see what you got.
I'm gonna run over to the knight Clink. Is that his name? Clink. I'm gonna run over to Clink and stab
Sir
him
Clink.
twice. I think I have advantage because he's restrained.
You do.
Cool.
That true.
And
Oh,
nothing
I
happened.
got a critical hit. Nice.
Good. Good.
GG.
Good.
Cool. Okay, so that's how much damage is that? A lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
He takes 21 damage from the first attack.
Hit
Okay.
him again.
I hit him again. That is a 25 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright, he takes 12 more damage.
Okay, he's looking rough.
Good. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Kayana, you're up.
shit. Okay. No, I need to save that. I am first going to take just a moment to be afraid of the thing grabbing out of the earth. Don't like that.
Mhm.
Second,
I guess it's more stone than earth. Both the fist and the
still
floor, but yeah, that was just a point of clarification.
don't like stone fist. Nick, please. Let's say, okay, that's a 20-foot cube. No, that won't really work so well.
Oh no, get Jeff
my
too.
p-
Please.
Don't do that.
Do it.
Don't do that.
Do it.
Do it.
Don't kill me.
Do it.
I
Skew it.
am. Oh my god! I thought we were over this. All right.
Never.
Hey Palpatine, how did the dragon deliver the
No.
package from point A to point B? Flew it.
Screw it.
I,
Screw it.
as a bonus action, I'm just going to prep Shillelagh just in case.
Okay.
I have the feeling I might need to whack a thing or two. And as my main action,
Yes, do tell. All
I
right.
think
Kayana
I'm going
ums for
to-
6 seconds.
Hey, fuck you! I'm gonna have a lava starburst, I think, at the night.
Okay.
So
First off, talking is a free action. Second off, what flavor?
we're gonna do lemon flavored this time.
Okay.
You have
And that
advantage
is-
because he's restrained.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
it made a difference. What is 16 plus 7?
The 23.
Then it's the 23.
That hits.
Also,
Alright,
oh yeah.
let's roll damage. 12 radiant damage.
Okay. Nice.
Murder.
Murder is okay.
All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Shadra.
Shader's gonna stand up.
Solid move. Solid
Yeah.
move.
Good start.
It's a good start. I'm gonna take the boot off. Hang on, I gotta unboot
I gotcha.
myself.
I gotcha.
That's too late. I did it.
No, I didn't.
Sorry. Oh well, we both did it. We're a team.
Yay, teamwork.
Hooray! All right, she's gonna take cover. She's gonna go behind the wall here and use her action to shoot the knight with her short bow.
Okay.
And because he is restrained, she has advantage and gets sneak attack.
Yep.
Oh my god! I rolled a double natural 1.
Oof.
See,
Playing
even
shades
when
are right.
you are, yeah, even
I
when you're
gotta-
playing Shadra, you have Cody's.
My god. Hang on, I gotta
So
take a
is it
picture
Cody
of
who's
this.
cursed or Shadra?
Well.
Yes.
Well. Harley, you're muted.
Cody put enough mojo into Shadra that now it is Shadra.
That's fair. Jeff, or sorry, not Jeff. Kayana, no, not Jesus. Shadra,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you to roll another attack.
Okay.
Who's in front of Shadra?
That's like, that's a 23 to hit, whatever the heck.
Roll damage.
Okay. I don't anticipate I have sneak attack on this, so it's just gonna be a little bit.
You totally do, because the creature's engaged.
Oh. Okay, alright, adding more damage die, let's go.
No, I'm not actually going to do that too. It's fine.
Okay, well, I was already prepared.
To die?
Well, I mean, I had already rolled the dice, it's up to you.
Nah, you're good. Just give me the original.
Okay, fine. It's 5 damage to whoever unfortunate soul is on the receiving end of my double natural one.
I'm sure you can guess. It's Jeff.
Jeff just gets shot in the back of the head.
Yup. Well, since it was only 5 damage, probably like the back of the rib cage or something.
Ah!
It wasn't me.
Yeah, you kind of feel an arrow sprout from your ribs, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Ethan then proceeds to have a conversation with himself. Ah, what the fuck? I'm sorry.
Why would
It
you
was
shoot
an
me?
accident.
I wasn't trying to. This wind and I got knocked down. And just like, don't do that. All right, so, fine. All right, and then I'm gonna bonus action hide behind the wall.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll
You need-
stealth.
You need to roleplay as Shadra more often.
Ah! Okay, that's a 7.
Okay, you feel pretty hidden.
I feel so freaking hidden.
Also-
I'm gonna count on the placebo effect here.
Also, little did we know, when Ethan was talking about, oh, I'm taking over Shadra, hope she doesn't die, it was gonna be Jeff who died.
Just my luck. This is karma.
Cover for all the other rogues you've killed.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Which number is 1? Actually, 2. I played a rogue in a one-shot. He died.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wait, you've only had 2 characters die on you?
Yeah.
How many of them were yours?
Actually, I've had 3 characters die on me, but I think 2 of them are rock balls.
Okay,
One of them
fine.
didn't belong to me.
Okay, fine. 3 is an acceptable number. Alright, so,
Good.
let's see, what's he gonna do? To slow half the speed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's just say it does.
Yes, speed is halved.
Okay, awesome.
-2 AC and
Yep.
Dex saving throws.
Yeah.
It does a lot of unfortunate things to you.
Sucks to be them.
So it's gonna go back into the corner here, and it is going to,
That was a funny story, though.
yeah, it's gonna spray grease onto the map in,
Grease.
Ew.
The most powerful spell in existence.
in this area.
Somebody set it on fire.
You know, rules as written, it is not necessarily flammable grease.
Okay, but is it though?
Maybe. You'll have to find out.
Somebody set it on fire.
Somebody try to set it on fire. Okay,
Anything's flammable if you try hard enough.
that's maybe true. Can't tell. Okay,
Is fire flammable?
absolutely. Fire can't not catch fire. All right, so, yeah, okay, so that's its turn. That's all it gonna do.
Cool. Okay with that.
And, right, because it doesn't have a, yeah, cool. Ilya, our resident cleric thing.
Yay!
Thing.
I'm the resident bench warmer.
I didn't say that. You did.
I mean, you could say it. It's
I also
okay,
didn't
we all know.
disagree.
Throw the warmed bench at their face.
It's warm. Maybe it'll set fire to the grease.
Yes.
I
It's
cast
the
heat
perfect
bench.
plan.
Oh, I
It's
cast
super
warm
effective.
bench.
I'm gonna move.
Don't move in Shage's way.
Kind of moving a little bit into Shadra's way.
Oh,
Rip.
I mean,
gotta be careful.
let me remeasure. Okay, I'm gonna move.
Also, Seasick Wartalk, thanks for the follow.
That guy sounds real cool.
I think he might be one of our coolest followers.
You're right. One of the top, however many followers you have, followers.
57? Something like that.
One of the top 57 followers you have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So he needs to make a dex save.
Dex. And
Which
it's
is
16.
He's disadvantaged because he's trained.
Yes, he still is. Ah,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
got it. Well, that was a natural 1, so he fails.
Good.
Yay! He takes 17 damage.
Nice.
Kill him.
Okay.
I had some math.
He's looking pretty damn rough.
Oh, good.
yeah.
All right. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I would like everybody to make a strength saving throw.
Oh
All right.
Hey.
Just gonna
no.
that in there.
Okay.
Jesus, why didn't they roll that on last turn? I guess one of them did.
Jeff got a 21. Pedro got a 12.
Shader falls prone.
Good.
I fall prone.
I fall
Good.
prone.
It's 15 is the DC.
Yeah.
I got a
Fine.
2! I got a 2!
Nice.
Oh, oops. The shader has 2 boots now.
Didn't-
Nice.
But
Wait.
these
Oh,
boots are made for walking.
falling.
This is what
Falling.
they- Wait.
BRB falling. Is this what they meant by hot nerd fall? Have y'all seen that hashtag?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's
I don't
it's
use
the
social
nerdy
medias.
follow-up to Hot Girl Summer.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh.
I learned about it
Okay.
through unfortunate circumstances, but hot nerd fall, that's cool.
You can say Twitter like the rest of us.
I think it was more than just Twitter, but
Instagram.
the tweeters. Okay,
Okay.
has everybody fallen who is falling? Ilya, you passed?
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Cool.
everyone but Ilya and Jeff fell.
And the other monsters. And the other
Cool.
monsters.
Mm-hmm.
We're thick. We got tree trunks for legs.
Yes. Thick girls and boy. The dragon's the boy. Alright, cool. So that was the lair. The dragon is next and is going to. What you gonna do, dragon?
Be slow
Follow
as
that
molasses.
scale.
It is actually going to
Just
Die.
jump
Self-destruct.
alive.
hop back behind the wall
Pussy.
Coward.
and it disappears from sight. You can still tell it's behind the wall, but you can't see what it's doing.
It's like
Um,
poking out over top.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Like
He
an
should've-
angry cat. You can just see its eyes.
The other guy should have saved. He did not save on his thing. The dragon is going to do something, and then it's going to roll for its save at the end of its turn. It's Dex Wartalk?
Wisdom.
Wiz for slow. Wiz 16.
Wiz. Okay, that is an 18.
Oof.
So he is no longer slowed.
No longer slow.
Alrighty.
Wait, were either of those things spells that last 2 people have done?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
In fact, I don't think any of them have any spells.
Ah, good. Good. That's what
Okay.
I like to hear.
Also, the soldier is released from the earthen grasp, and let's see.
Hi.
Hello.
Jeff, go ahead and make a strength save for me.
That might not be good enough. 13.
No, it is not. You are restrained
Oh no, the hand got me.
as a stone hand flies up from the earth and grabs you. What's a good restraint? A spiderweb? Spiderweb. Cool.
Floor master?
Oh god.
Wartalk, your turn.
Ow. Ow.
Uh, Good luck. You can do it.
How?
I'm gonna. I mean, you probably want the thing to be next to you so that you can actually hit it. So
Yeah.
I can't see. Can I see either of the other two, or are they both behind walls?
They're both behind walls.
Okay. Well, I guess. Oh no, I can still do it. I'll just blast that one. The one
Okay.
next to us.
Yeah, he's big enough that you could see
I
him
just-
over Jeff.
Yeah, I just won't push him. Okay. First one's a 21.
That hits.
Two.
What a cute little Eldritch Blast.
Second one's a 21 aimed at Jeff.
What?
Nice.
No!
Okay, that hits.
That's 9 that time.
Okay. Oh man, Jeff is on death's door.
Wait.
And by
Stop,
Jeff, I
Jeff.
mean the gear forged.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm assuming you didn't actually shoot Jeff,
Yeah.
but if you did, I mean.
I mean,
okay,
if he said that in character,
if he did,
then
that'd be
yes.
funny.
No, I didn't say that in character.
But
Cool.
yeah. That's fine.
So yeah, the first one kind of like sizzles onto the armor, and Warthog was like, gauge shot or like doping shot, and then he fires a second one that's much more true and slams into the armor, like kind of sizzling a hole through it, and you can kind of see like the inner workings beginning to like slow and the gears beginning to kind of crunch. But he's still hanging on, and it is his turn.
Oh, no.
And
Oh my
he is
God.
he's just gonna unload on you, Jeff.
Uh-huh.
No, Nick. Bad Nick.
Wow. All
Okay.
right.
You got lucky
Grease
on that
everywhere.
one. The higher of the two on that was 16.
My armor class is 20.
Yep. Oh yeah. That'll hit. That's 20. That's only 22, but it'll still hit.
That doesn't hit.
What?
That doesn't hit.
22? You just said your armor class was 20.
It doesn't hit.
Okay.
I'm lying. It doesn't hit.
Yep. I gotcha. And this third one will also hit. So that is.
Wait, third?
It
Yep.
doesn't hit. I
He
have
has
friendship
3
bonus.
multi attacks.
I apologize.
29 points of slashing damage as the first one clashes into the stone fist that's holding you. But then he comes around for the second two and just deals like 2 strikes, 1 to each shoulder, and just carves into your armor and cuts into the flesh below.
Oh.
You doing all right, Jeff?
No.
Alright, that's his turn. Let's see. Jeff, you're up.
I'm going to try to break out of the hand.
Okay.
What do I have to roll for? Just another strength check or whatever?
Contested athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Cool, that is a 22 to break out of the hand.
That breaks it.
Cool, I'm going to use my action surge and stab this nerd. Twice.
Okay.
The first one is also a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 12 damage.
Okay, he just like your blade this time just slices, and you can you watch as like just steam spouts from the wound that you've most recently caused, and you kind of watch the metal kind of crumple around it and begin to cave, and he falls to one knee and then the other. His glaive is planted in the stone, kind of keeping him propped up, although he is no longer moving. He does.
Good. Alright, now that I'm free of the stupid hand, I'm gonna walk over closer to Ilya and use my second wind as my bonus action to heal myself.
Okay.
I get 12 health back.
Nice.
You're fine.
What are you at?
30.
Of?
62. I'm a little bit below half.
Ah, I see.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Kayana, you're up.
Oh, Jesus. All right, I spend 15 feet of movement getting up
Yep.
after falling. Sweet. Okay. 5, 10, 15. Jeff, do you need a hand?
No, I most
Okay.
certainly do not need a hand right now.
Okay, that was bad phrasing. Do you need help?
I mean, it would be appreciated.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Do you need a hand? No. Do you need a band-aid? Yeah.
We're damn it. We're gonna go with the first level healing word for HF.
Thank.
Okay, that was good. And then you got 8 health back. You got the max.
Nice.
Hooray.
There
I
you
like
go.
having hit points. Thank you.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
That's all for you. Okay. The Myrmidon goes next, and he is gonna. What's he gonna do?
Still be slowed.
Well, yeah, for his turn, but he might not be later.
He's gonna trip over his own grease pile.
He's definitely not gonna do that. He's gonna see if his grease spray recharges. That's definitely a thing he's gonna do. It don't.
What's with this nerd in Greece? It's an alright musical, but come on, guys.
And then he's gonna. Let's see. He doesn't want to be seen in open sight
No.
lines. And that would be. But that would not be visible. That would be. Yeah. Okay, so he is going to move one space up. And then he is going to end his turn and maybe make a save. Nope, that's a 3. Failure!
Good.
So he is still slowed as far as, well, y'all don't know that, but he doesn't seem to be running at you. Ilya.
Hiding because they're pansies.
Let's go.
Where is it? I am gonna cast Bless
Cool.
as a 3rd level spell.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
Bless their hearts.
So one's gonna be on me, one's gonna be on Jeff, and then one's gonna be on Shadra.
We need it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think the wing is good for bless. Y'all blessed.
Cool.
Hashtag blessed.
Please,
Right.
dear Lord, help this party.
God, we need it.
Which god?
I was gonna say.
My dude.
Oh, yes.
Torm.
We just need help.
My
That's good.
mans.
Yeah. That's a good
Man.
choice.
Torm is my mans.
One of your mans here. Don't know how to talk to people. All right. Anything else on your turn, Ilya?
Nah, I'm just gonna chill over here.
Okay. Let's find out what save y'all make this time. Hey, there's
don't
an
say
odd
that.
number.
It's not be strength.
Dex. Everybody make a Dex saving throw.
It's better.
No, I don't like that. Okay.
Oh no!
Alright, hang on, I got it.
Harley, I see that look on your face.
Okay, Jeff got a 9.
Jeff falls prone.
Shader got a 26.
Shader does not fall prone.
I got
I
a
got
She's
10.
already prone, so
She
like
doesn't
it
fall further prone.
well, that's not possible.
Wait, did we skip Shadra's turn?
We must have, because she should have stood up. Yeah, we totally
Oh.
did. She was after you.
Wait, did we skip?
Well,
No.
I'll
Did I
go
just
ahead
not?
and move her then.
Yeah,
Wow, we
whatever
found
you'd
this.
like to do for her turn.
She's gonna stand up and like move to here, and then like cunning action dash behind this wall,
Okay,
and that's it.
cool. Is she in this square or this one?
This she's in this one, unless the wall's there, because there's a little bit of overhang.
Okay. Okay, cool. That is fine. Then
Okay.
anybody who got less than a 15 on the deck save falls prone.
Cool. Me as well.
Should I just like stay on the ground or?
Probably.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
Nice. You all
Can't
hear a
knock me out
heavy
if I'm already
crash of metal crunching into stone as something else must have fallen over too.
I don't like this room.
By the way, the whole room kind of shakes is the
Yeah.
impetus for this. Like it just begins like the whole floor feels unsteady under your feet and you kind of lose your footing. Okay. So take him off because he dead. Let's see here. What's he got? Yeah. Yeah.
Not that kind of chip.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna. The dragon flies over the wall.
Oh.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30 feet through the air, like kind of beating his wings just above ground level. And you see kind of its neck rear back, and in its chest you see this kind of aperture rotate and open up. And from out of it just blasts the stream of water. And I would like Ilya, Jeff, and Shadra to all make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Jeff got a 4. No, he got a 5.
Okay.
Got
Sh-
it.
sh- Shader got a 10.
Okay. Ilya?
Illy got an 8.
Okay. All three of you are covered in, you kind of like, and you can taste salt in the water. You seem to be covered in seawater.
Gross.
Yep.
Nick, I saw that.
No, Nick.
What?
Bad.
What? I said nothing. Over here.
The dragon then
minding my own
moves
business.
its remaining 20 feet and follows up with its multi-attack.
What?
It's. Mm,
By the way, the effect of that briny water is that you are vulnerable to lightning damage until the end of the dragon's next turn.
I hate this.
Oh no, that's bad.
I'm already wearing metal armor. What more do you want? Were you multi-attacking?
First is going to be you, Jeff.
I
He
shouldn't
can
have
get both
asked.
of you. But that's probably... Yeah, that's only a 16, so that does not hit you. You
Good.
got very, very lucky because that does lightning damage.
What?
And then the other one, it's going to do one at you and one at Ilya. That one is a 23 to hit, Jeff.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sounds like a lot of dice.
No, I just had to dig for him. That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And
so bad.
Ilya,
Mhm.
that's not great. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Get
you
out.
see, so the first, like, its fists are basically like six-thorned maces, and the first one just comes down and bashes Jeff in the side of the rib cage, and the second one like is coming down for your head, Ilya, and you just like you're kind of just getting back from like wiping the seawater out of your eyes, and you see it coming, and like almost by divine intervention, you just kind of like have this supernatural ability to dodge out of the way at the last second. And it
Daddy.
slams into the ground right in front of you, and you see this giant like crack spread from the point of impact.
Saying a prayer for Daddy Torm.
Okay.
Papa bless.
Let's see.
Speaking of blessed, don't forget you have it, kids.
Wartalk, I'd like you to make a
That's
strength
me.
saving throw.
I don't. Wait. What? I'm already on the ground.
Yep.
That's a 7.
Okay. You're no longer prone. You actually get picked up. And
good.
But
Oh,
it's by a
no.
big stone fist that's restraining you.
Oh god, stop fisting him!
I can fly. Wait.
Kayana just sees the giant stone hand come out of the ground next to her.
Yeah, like 10 feet from you, kind of. You're like, oh, fuck.
Kayana screams.
Fair. Wartalk, you're kind of getting a vague notion of what it's like to be on the receiving end of your tentacles.
Is it hurting me?
No, not really.
Just restraining me?
Yeah, it's just holding you.
I mean, is it comforting? Like
Roll for comfort.
tackles?
It's charisma.
You know what? Oh boy, 24. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it feels like a warm hug.
Oh my god, this is nice. Jeff, why were you complaining?
You regain half of an
What?
HP.
You have to let it point.
I'm already at max health, but all right, deal.
Nice.
Is that rounded down though?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
What a scam.
This is a good session, guys.
Okay, after the earthen grasp, Wartalk, it's actually your turn.
Hey. All right.
You're high enough now that you can see the dragon over Jeff and Ilya.
That's good. I mean, this.
Your
is
attacks
a
are still
win.
at disadvantage, but it's
What
not
if I
also
don't
at 3/4
make an
cover.
attack?
Then you don't have to do anything at disadvantage.
Sure.
Win-win.
Hold on. I've got to think of something.
Okay. Everybody, sing the Jeopardy theme. Do 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 do.
All right, it's not good, but it's what I'm sticking with.
Okay.
Please
All
don't
right.
tentacle us.
So I'll cast Vicious Mockery on the dragon.
Okay. What kind of save?
With 16.
Okay, not bad, not
16.
bad. That is an 11. That is a failure.
All right. Man, it took you a while to get here. You're really dragging to get over here.
Oh my god!
Yes, good.
And disadvantage.
Yes, good. More puns.
I'll be here all like I don't know for a
Don't
while.
stomp.
So
Don't
what
worry
was
about
the damage?
5.
5.
He has
It's like-
disadvantage on his next.
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Looks like I ruined your day.
Anything else, Wartalk?
No, never.
Nah, that's
Okay.
all I got.
Hefe, you're up.
I stand up, thoroughly annoyed, and I'm going to attack the dragon as I am wont to do.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay, good. I'm gonna make this no.
Do it.
No, I'm gonna make this a menacing attack. He's to make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh, he rolled very well. He does.
Crap. Well, okay, that's fine. He still takes 19 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Nice.
That is good. That's like a 11 to hit.
Narp.
All right, well, that's my turn, y'all.
It leans in for a kiss.
I batted away.
You miss.
Oh.
No!
That was the second attack missed.
No!
Okay, that doesn't happen until its turn though. So,
Wait.
Kayana.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'm spending another 15 feet of movement to up.
Yep.
Do you want me to get you out of there?
I'm cozy. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to cast Frostbite on the dragon, I guess?
Okay.
So that is con 15.
passes. That was a 22.
Alright, well, nothing happens then.
Kind of brushes a little bit of like frozen like water particles off of its shoulder, off of one of its wings with the other wing. It's very cool. You watch like one of the wings just kind of fold over and like furl onto the other side and just shing, this like terrible sound of metal scraping on metal. But then it's okay. It doesn't. It's not bothered. All right. Anything else?
Yes. I'm gonna move here. I think, yeah. I only have 15 feet. This is as good as I can do. That's it!
Alrighty. Cool. So, after that will be Shadra.
Shada is gonna move to here and pull out her magic short sword and attack the dragon.
Cool.
She's got bless.
Yep.
She do have bless.
It's like a million to hit, 26.
That hits. It's not a million,
Alright.
though.
And like, because Jeff is standing right there, she gets sneak attack. So let's look at all these dice.
They're
That's-
cube-shaped.
That's 18 damage to the dragon.
Okay.
And then she's gonna use cunning action to disengage as her bonus action and then move back behind the wall.
Okay.
That's her turn.
And yeah, runs away.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, that's that. The next is his turn. And he is gonna do what? He's still slowed. He only has 15 feet, but I think he's still gonna do it. Yeah. 5, 10,
Is he prone?
15. Oh yeah, that's right. He is prone. So he has to spend half his movement to stand up first, which is half of his movement.
Dummy.
7 feet of movement this turn.
That
Oh
was-
yeah,
that was
I
the wrong
demand
one.
more fast.
Okay. Yeah, he will move here. Yeah, there. Yeah, he'll move there. And he doesn't have. Actually, you know what he's gonna do? Yeah.
Die,
that's what
hopefully.
That's. Yeah, he's gonna cast. Not cast, but he's going to spray grease.
What is it with him and grease?
It's just everywhere.
Got leaky pipes.
It's rough and coarse and irritating. It gets everywhere.
No,
Wait.
well, that's sand.
This is very rough grease.
It's all grainy.
Puts a patch of grease
Ugh.
right there. God damn it! It's on the wrong. Here. Jesus Christ.
I can actually see it.
I can still see it.
Yeah, we can still see it. It's just like
Yeah,
a
you
little
could.
faded.
Okay.
It's fine.
This is the old grease.
Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, so there's also a patch of grease there. And that will end his turn, bringing us to Ilya.
Yay! I'm gonna spend half my movement getting up,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna move here. And I am gonna hit him with my battle axe.
Cool.
$25.
That hits.
Yay!
Surprise, surprise. He ain't a
Wow.
Tarask.
10 damage.
Okay, 10 points. He is starting to look hurt.
Cool. Packed weapon. I get an attack again.
Cuckoo.
Kill him!
Ah, shit.
Sorry.
oh,
13.
To hit? Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, no.
It's okay.
Got one good hit. So Jeff, you watch as Ilya kind of like almost floats upward and just strikes once with her weapon, and then a second time. The first one connecting heavily with one of its forelegs, and the second one kind of whiffing, going right between the shoulder and the wing, kind of that joint, and just missing the not flesh, but the metal that makes up its body. Okay, so top of the round. Let's make some saving throws. That is another
Woo.
deck save.
Dex, I don't know.
Oh my god.
You're blessed.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You hear another crash as.
Wait, do I have to make a dex saving throw?
Yes, because no, you don't. You don't.
Okay, good.
The earthen thing actually holds you up away from Andy. Like it shakes a little bit, but like the fist is like kind of gyroscopic, and so you don't really feel too much of it.
Jeff got a 21 and Shader got a 7.
Shader
Or
falls
17,
prone.
sorry.
Oh,
She got 17, sorry. I forgot to
A
add her
7.
modifier.
Teen.
Yeah.
god damn it.
Ilya got 20.
Okay, nice.
I rolled high on bless.
Oof.
I got a 5.
Oof.
Mages.
Woo! Squishy
Mage
mages in the
gang.
back!
Squishy mage
Just
gang.
hanging out.
I mean, I'm just hanging out up here. I don't know what y'all are doing.
I assume I fall prone again.
You do. As does anyone else who got less than 15.
I think everyone else made it this time.
It
It's
sounded
just
like it.
me. It's just me.
Huh, good.
Why are you bullying the small child again?
I'm not. She's bullying herself with her dice.
That's what I'm here for.
All right.
Aw.
So, that is initiative count 30. The dragon is next. The dragon is actually going to kind of reorient itself a little bit and just kind of rotate here. And then it is going to open its maw and unleash a breath weapon upon you. So I would
Oh.
like
Cool.
Kyanna, Ilya, and Jeff all to make dex saves.
Don't I have a disadvantage?
You do not, actually. I just checked it.
Prone doesn't do that, actually.
Oh.
You can roll out of the way.
But it's
Jeff,
fine, I got a natural 1. Yay!
Hey.
Jeff got a 19 with thanks to the blast.
16.
Okay, 16, 19, 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ilya and Jeff, you both take 15 points of damage. Kyanna, you take 31
Oh.
Ouch.
points of lightning damage as the dragon leans back and you can kind of see this blue glow begin to pulsate and grow within its maw, and it just bears its jaw down upon you, and you see these arcs of lightning just spit forth from its mouth, arcing towards each of you, and kind of small arcs kind of like spouting off on the sides, forking into the ground, and you can see scorch marks on the stone where they impact, and also some seared flesh where they hit y'all.
Ow.
Oh,
Ow.
and also, Ilya and Jeff, y'all were vulnerable, so you actually take double that and take 30.
You said it only lasted until the end of our next turn,
No,
right?
it's next turn.
Oh, well, I'm unconscious then.
Okay.
F.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right. Cool. So, Wartok, the Earthen Grasp drops you, and who's it gonna pick?
Tries
Who's
to
it gonna
grab you.
pick? 1, 2, 3. Kyanna, I'd like you to make a strength save.
No! Stop! 15!
That passes. Seeing Jeff go unconscious and just kind of the adrenaline pulsing through your veins, you feel the earth beneath you begin to quake and the fists come up. But you just shove your arms down into the stone fingers and just push yourself out before it can close around you.
Don't you fucking touch me.
All right, Wartok, you're up.
Okay. Okay. How's the dragon bro looking?
He's not looking great.
Not well.
It's not looking right. Okay.
Most of them aren't actually.
Wait. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got you. I get you. Okay. Nice.
Neither the dragon nor the dragonborn are doing well. It's almost as though their fates were intertwined, and as one suffered, so must the other.
I'm gonna
kinda wanna
roll a
push
1
it
on my death
away,
save on
but-
purpose now.
No!
Wait.
I mean, go for it if you want.
I can
Well, it's
literally
not my
get you
turn.
up next turn. Chill.
It's not my turn.
Should I push it away? I'm gonna push it
look,
away.
We just okay. Garrick just had an episode. Jeff, don't you fucking start.
It's okay. I'm at 0 health. I can't consciously make decisions right now.
Fair.
That's true.
I'm gonna Eldritch it.
Okay. Roll them sweet attack rolls.
19.
That hits.
Okay. 5, and I would like him to be pushed back 10 feet.
Okay. Is it a save or is it just automatic?
It's just they just
Cool.
get shoved.
Bam balam.
Second one is 16.
Whoa, Black Betty. That
Bam
just
balam.
hits.
Whew. All right. That is a 6,
All right.
and I would
I'm
again
gonna use lightning
like him
lure to
pushed
pull
back
him
10
to
feet.
me.
Wait.
I call
Wait.
this my yo-yo move.
He takes 1 point of damage.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. After War Talk, we have Hefe make a death save.
Yep. 11.
That is a success.
Hooray.
You kind of gurgle, but like manage to swallow down the blood welling up in your throat, and you're not dead.
Oh, did the dragon get pushed another?
Yeah, 20 feet total.
Oh, it should have gotten pushed again. Sorry, I didn't hear you say it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, you good? You good?
Get out of here!
Go on, get.
Kayana. Cyane.
Alright. This healing word. Jeff.
Okie doke.
Jeff gets 7 HP.
Jeff, you're at
Yay.
7 HP.
I'm conscious.
And oh god, what is the range? First, let's double check. Okay. Right. I get up.
Aren't you restrained by... No, you passed your save. Never mind.
Fuck you, I passed my save.
Sorry.
Alright, I get up, I cast Frostbite, and then I'm gonna duck out of the way.
Con?
Yes.
Yeah, DC 15 Colin.
2. Well, total of 6, but you know.
That is 9 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on its next melee attack.
Nice. Alright. Cuckoo Kachoo.
Or next weapon attack, but usually.
Yeah. Okie doke. After Kayana is Shadra.
How tall is this wall?
About 10 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna... Shadra's gonna, like, use her bonus action first to hide.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll a stealth check. That's a 17.
Okay.
Oh wait, she's blessed. Like, do I get to add blessed to skill checks, or is it
Yeah.
just attack rolls?
Or wait, actually, it might just be attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah, it's just those two.
Okay, well that's a 17 then.
Okay.
And then while she is hidden,
It's
she's
just
gonna
passive.
sneak around and shoot the dragon with her short bow for a sneak attack.
Okay.
Now you can add bless.
It was 17
Okay.
you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, its passive perception does not seem to notice her.
Okay, so I make the attack while hidden, get advantage.
Yep.
Okay, I'm glad I rolled high. I'm blessed for that one. That's like a 21 to hit.
Where's she? Is she from that square? Did you move her, or is she from there?
Yeah, I had her sneak around and shoot the dragon.
Gotcha. Okay. 21 hits.
Cool. Nickety sneak. Let's see. This is a lot of dice. She deals 21. No, that's not right. She deals 20 damage to the dragon.
Okay. He is not looking happy. You kind of see bits of like metal sprout out like gears and springs, and steam begins to kind of hiss out of the wound. He's looking pretty bad.
All right, then she's gonna go back behind the wall.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Cool. It's the Myrmidon's turn. Who's going to take half his move to stand up?
Gonna be dead.
What? You make no sense. He's gonna get to move another half of his move, and then he is going to put more grease on the ground.
Can you stop barfing all over the battlefield, please?
You know,
It's
if you keep
really.
making messes like this, you're gonna have to clean it up, young man.
And he'll save against slow. Fuck. Nope.
Ah!
Alright.
Ah!
That'll be his turn.
The Will Smith laugh.
Ilya.
Me. Alright. Jeffrey, do you have any long-ranged attacks?
I can throw hand axes.
Okay. So I'm gonna spend 2 healing light die on Jeff
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Thank.
Regain 10 health.
Thank.
And then I am going to attack the dragon with Sacred Flame.
Okay.
16 is your DC.
Ooh, +0. No, that is a fail.
Yay! Death. Okay. That is... 10.
That is exactly how many HP he had left.
Oh fuck yeah!
Please.
The
So-
Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
So you watch as Ilya kind of... Do you cast with your packed weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. You watch as Ilya kind of swirls the axe in front of her and aims it towards the dragon.
Shoot.
And this blast of radiant light bursts from the end of it, soaring into the hole that Shadra's arrow had just made. And you kind of see this growing light coming from within until it just bursts open. And it is shattered into thousands of tiny metal shards.
Cool.
Sick.
Hit him again.
All right.
Oh.
Top of the round. Let's make some saves.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what is it?
Strength.
What's the save? All right. Well,
No.
I assume Jeff already automatically fails because he's already prone because he got owned.
Yep. Proned.
Oh my god.
Shade failed.
Should I use the absolute value of what I got?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I
one.
got a,
Cool.
You got a -1.
I also got a -1.
Mages.
Mages.
Squishy
All right.
rage gang.
I
got
have.
17.
17, you
All right,
pass.
so everyone but Ilya falls over.
Yay!
Oh, we got
I'm
dice.
amazing this time around.
Yeah. You brought out the dice scale, did you, Nick?
Yeah, I've got 1 die that's not in it.
So when that last one goes in, do you start over?
Yeah, you roll them all out and then you just use the highest one.
Yeah, it makes sense. The one who's learned its lesson the best?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Good. Okay, so after that is the dragon, whose parts rattle uselessly on the floor. And then somebody gets grabbed.
Do it.
And it would be, yeah, do it. Go ahead and do it, Wartalk, and make a strength save.
What should it save?
Strength.
Save.
Strength.
Oh, how's this? 16? Wait, -3? Yes, 16.
Oh, well, that actually succeeds.
I'm a strong boy.
Let's see. Let's see.
Let me see those pythons.
Shakes underneath and then it grounds you. You are able to kind of shove your way out of it by sheer force of will and a power from deep within you that you feel welling up. You just kind of rend two of the fingers asunder and pull yourself out from it. And you don't fall back prone. How about that?
Oh.
Yeah!
I did it. I spent my whole turn just cheering.
Good job.
Thanks.
So Wartalk kind of bursts from the earth or from the stone fist like Superman style and lands on his feet. He's just like, "Did you fucking see that?"
Anybody?
Sweet.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah.
it's now Wartalk's turn.
How you doing down there, kinda? You good?
I'm okay.
All right.
I can get up, thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bully.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot this thing with. Wait, I need to move.
Yeah, you need to get line of sight.
That's probably good, right?
Well, let's find out.
Oh well, we'll go like there. That's better.
Sure, just don't roll a 1.
All right, cool. Now, worst case scenario, I just shove Elia at him.
Yeah.
So win-win.
Eldritch Blast your teammates to push them closer. Galaxy Brain Spread.
Shove her into the grease.
Shove
my
at a
God.
distance.
Oh man, would that mean I'd slide then?
Might.
Yes,
Power
you hit the
slide.
grease and you just rocket at him.
Okay, I like this galaxy brain strat now.
All right,
I'll
16.
two-hand my axe.
16 to hit.
Yep.
That does not hit. It clangs off. It kind of like gets a glancing blow off the side of his armor and doesn't seem to phase him.
All right, 18.
Hits.
That is a 6 for damage, and I would like him to be pushed back, the stupid slow nerd.
How much damage? 6?
Yeah.
Okay. He is pushed back 10 feet. Hey, that's no nice.
You guys. Wait. It's not easy being
Greasy.
me. It's not
Huh.
easy being grease.
Alright, Hefe.
I stand the heck up now that I'm no longer dying on the ground.
Oh, Ethan's bringing out the fighting words.
I'm
The
gonna
heck?
I'm gonna
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna move 15 feet
Why?
forward with the rest of my movement, and then I'm gonna use my action to dash towards the wall.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Ah.
Alright. Good to know. Kayana.
I stand up
Okay.
Again.
again. Oh God, how far away is this?
80 feet, maybe? Maybe a little
Yeah,
less.
I'm just gonna be right behind my friend Wartalk.
Just
And
kind of
that's
like
it.
you just kind of like prop yourself out on his shoulder and like, I'll get him next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
How?
Shadra.
How far away is this nerd? Might be close enough. Go through the wall. Okay. Shadra's gonna move to here. Let's see. Yeah, that's in range. She's just gonna take a pot shot with her short bow.
Okay.
That's a natural 20,
Nice.
but I don't think this gets sneak attack, so whatever.
Don't.
Oh well, it's still decent chip.
Yeah.
12 damage.
Nice, nice.
And then she's gonna use cunning action to dash toward the wall with Jeff.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Shadra and Jeff are just like silent nod to each other.
Yeah. Almost like they know what the other one's thinking.
Oh my
Finish
god.
each other's enemies.
Yes, exactly. Squaggles.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is fun.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we die.
All right. So, Jeff, as you kind of you hear something, you kind of begin to hear like a whirring sound, like something spinning faster and faster.
That's not good.
And the Myrmidon is going to take his action to dash into the wall and attempt to shatter it.
Huh? No, that's my thing. Huh?
Get wrecked, nerds.
So what's that? That's gonna be. Sure. Let's say that's. Oh, that's not the right die.
Shadra.
That's both of us right now.
Guys, I just rolled triple sevens.
Hey,
Ooh.
So. Yeah, he deals double damage to structures, so he just blasts through the wall. And Jeff and Shadra, you are both showered in rubble, which will deal.
Uh,
Oh no.
I don't have a feeling word prepared.
10 points of bludgeoning damage to each of you, and I'd like you both to make strength saving throws.
Oh my god.
Okay, hang on. Jeff got a 19. Shadra got a 5.
Shadra falls prone.
That's just title the session prone, okay? Just do it. Just do it. That's what's happening.
Yep, that's the idea. Okay.
Alright, Jeff at 7 hit points. That's good.
Nice.
Straight up part of the wall is gone. That's nice.
All right, Ilya.
Well,
Oh my
we weren't using it.
god.
We were using it.
Sorry, by we I meant us here in the back. We weren't using it.
Right, sorry. The back row.
I
Mate
just
squad.
like wave out from under. Hi.
Okay, so I don't know that I found a good ruling on this, but it takes an action to change my pack weapon, right?
To change your packed weapon?
Yeah,
Think
change its shape.
Thought it took a long rest.
Does it?
I feel like that's accurate.
Sounds like a thing.
Because it says you take an action to summon it.
Yeah,
warlocks
but I
work,
think
so.
the way you create it is by touching a non-magical weapon or a weapon during at the end of a long rest.
Yeah.
I thought that was just for magical weapons.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Where are you?
You still have that boomerang I gave you.
You can use your
I
action
gave that
create.
to Jeff.
You can use your action to create a packed weapon in your empty hand. You can choose the form this melee weapon takes each time you create it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So
shit.
creating it takes an action.
Oh, you know
so-
what? I'm thinking of the hex thing.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that's what I'm thinking of too.
Yeah, because
Man,
they're
Ross.
different, but they're
Yeah.
Warlocks
Same,
are weird.
but different, but still same.
Warlocks
I
don't
mean,
make any
you
sense.
could have both.
Wait, I thought you were a cleric.
I am. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, yes. Do the thing. Do the thing, girl.
Yeah.
It will take your action
Do it.
though.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. I don't have many
Don't
bonus
do it.
action type things, and I think we'd rather just kill the guy.
I can
Yeah.
push you 20 feet towards him.
Murder is nice.
Um,
You know what Rhea said. Murder is fine.
Oh, also he gets
Yeah.
to save.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh
right.
my god, he finally rolled above an 18.
No! Shit!
I
Dang
can't
it.
slow.
Shit.
How beat up is he looking? We haven't
He
hit him
is.
at all, have
We haven't
You've
hit
hit
him
him
yet.
twice. You've hit him twice.
Okay.
He's
Oh.
not looking that bad, but he's hit.
Hit him with Eldritch.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Eldritch and Shader's arrow.
Watch.
No, not
Yeah.
Shader's arrow. Yeah, Shader's arrow.
Yeah, it was
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Shader shot him. She crit him. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
didn't have sneak attack that time. That would have been some big money damage otherwise.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna hang out here with the back line,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna hit him with Sacred
Thanks,
Flame.
bud.
Cool. 16
Roll that
dex.
save. Yeah.
Oh, nat 20, bitch.
Wow, what a dick.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's just the way the dice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Alrighty.
fair. All right.
So let's make some saves. Top of the round.
Oh.
Where's my D20?
What is
One.
it- what is
Okay,
it this
so this is
time?
gonna be strength. No, sorry, dex.
Jeff
Hey,
passed. We got
that's better.
19.
Hey, guess who falls prone?
Did I?
The robot.
Oh, there it is.
15.
He's not really a
Wow.
robot.
No.
But
Shader
yes.
got a 10, so
Shader
she's
falls.
already prone. So
She
I feel
falls
like-
proner.
Is it Dex?
yeah, it's deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shader
17.
gets a proner. 17
Wait.
passes.
12?
12 does not pass.
Yeah, I'm back on the
15.
ground. I just slipped.
Fuck!
The it's the room is shaking, but like I get the sense at this point like Kayana is just like it's that time again and just like falls on her own.
You can't
Yes,
knock me
yes.
down if I just lay down.
She just sits down, except fate.
Ah, fine.
My knees are wobbling. My head is dizzy.
Knees
Oh.
weak.
Arms
I'm
heavy.
I'm still sparking.
There's vomit on her. You don't wear a sweater, you
Mom's
wear a
spaghetti.
dress.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it all falls apart.
There's vomit on her sundress already. Mom's spaghetti.
Nailed it.
It would only be a
Nailed
sundress in summer, but still. Or spring.
Kinda, where'd you
She
go?
casts daylight on the dress. Boom.
Did I just delete her?
Sundress.
No,
Yeah.
you moved
I just
her.
moved her.
Okay, now she's back.
Okay. And let's get that earth and grass going.
No.
Shadra, lucky winner. Strength
Mhm.
save.
Not me.
Uh-huh. That fails.
Okay.
Dying.
Even with blessed?
Yeah, it's 7 plus 3 minus 1.
Oh, I see.
So she's no
Only-
longer prone, but she is restrained.
The only people in this party who are good at strength saves are you and me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah,
Hey.
us two and Shadra have negative strength mods.
Hashtag body.
I broke out of the hand. That's all I'm saying.
Get
Yeah.
swole,
I'm
motherfuckers.
This is why you don't skip leg day.
And arm day and every other day.
And core day and nose day.
Wait, what was the last one?
Nose day.
Okay.
You ain't never lifted with the bridge of your nose, dude? Get good.
That sounds like it would hurt so much.
Shh. Okay, so
Doesn't work.
after that, it is Warthog's turn.
All right.
Who's not prone?
Who's not prone? I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. Give him the finger gun.
Go ahead and roll those sweet, sweet attack rolls.
18
That hits.
with 9 damage
Beat.
and 9.
Eh.
Okay. Just go.
Worth checking.
And I don't want to push back. And then for my movement, I just want to kind of like, can I move? Okay. I just want to kind of sit down next to Kana, be like, how's it going?
It's
You're prone.
going.
You alright down there?
Yeah.
Alright.
How much health is Kayana at?
Below half.
Nice. All right, Jeff, you're up.
Actually, I think.
Stab!
Yeah.
I've got to figure out who's the survival of the
Yeah,
fittest.
that. Am I still blessed because I fell unconscious, or?
Yeah, it's concentration.
Oh, neat.
Your
Okay.
dead body is blessed.
Yeah.
What an interesting turn of events. That's a 16 to hit then.
That does not hit.
Well, all right. I'm stab him again, but better this time.
You'll try.
I did try. That's a 27 to hit.
That does hit.
Cool. I'm making this one a menacing attack.
Is it Wiz?
Yeah, DC 16 Wisdom.
That's out of the thing, which is too bad because it was a 19. It went down to a 12. That is a fail.
Cool. He takes 15 damage and is now frightened of me until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Cool. Make a perception. What's your passive perception, actually, Jeff?
Jeff,
Yeah.
with the eyeball, it's 18.
Okay. He does not appear to be frightened of you in the least.
Aww. I tried.
You did. Kayana, your turn.
I stand up again. Actually, why do I bother?
I mean, you really
Well,
could just chill on the ground, couldn't you?
You've got this,
Well-
Kayana. Don't worry.
You get
No,
disadvantage
I
on
don't.
attack rolls if you're on the ground. So if she casts spells that are saving throws, then it's fine. But
Well, see, the thing, he's
That's why I just yelled at him.
just out of range.
mm,
So I'm gonna. There. Now he's in range. Now I cast Frostbite on him.
okay, con save.
Con
8
save.
plus 2, 10.
Oh my god, he fails!
Yes, you do.
5 cold damage and disadvantage.
Disadvantage on the next attack. Okay. Sweet.
That's
Anything
my
else?
turn.
Shadra, you're up.
Shader is restrained.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try to break out. I can make an acrobatics check for this.
Yeah, it could be acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. With flesh, he got a 25.
That breaks it.
Nice.
Cool. She's gonna use her bonus action to disengage and walk over here.
Okay.
Not even gonna run, just bye.
Just
Bye.
deuces.
I'm done with this
That's her
shit.
turn.
All right. He is going to. I can't get anybody but you, can he?
He's prone right now as well.
That's fine.
Oh.
That doesn't matter.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, he'll stand up.
Oh.
He's the real
Honey,
Slim
this
Shady.
is what happens when you play the tank.
Yeah. I'm well aware of this bag.
Just to be sure. Oh wait, he's not slowed anymore, so it don't matter.
No, I mean he's still slowed actually.
No, he's not.
Aw.
So in that case,
Oh,
Cast it again.
well, first let's see if his
knew I should have.
no. Sorry. Cool. Yeah, he's gonna. You still can't get anybody other than you, Jeff. So
Well, I guess that's what the tank is for, to die a lot.
yup.
Yeah, just don't actually die.
It's okay, I have spare the dying.
Okay.
I
Thank
think I have
you.
spell slots
Hey.
still.
I do too.
Spare the
one
dying's a
left.
cantrip.
Yeah.
No, I think you have one.
You did
spell slot,
stand
yeah.
up right though, so you're not
Oh, I
prone.
have 3.
Yeah, I'm not prone.
Okay, so it's just a straight attack roll against you. That is a 22.
That hits, yeah.
Oh no.
9 points of piercing damage.
I'm knocked out again.
2
And-
shots of vodka.
Attack number 2. Auto crit. You
Yep.
failed 2 death saves as he
Ye-
slams his pick into the chest of your armor, which kind of crumples inward. This will give you a significant scar. If
Yeah, imagine.
and when you survive.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And that is. Can it kill you?
That's far.
If I get hit one more time, I'm dead. Like, actually.
Yeah, but he only has a 2 multi-attack. He does not have 3, so you're safe for now.
For now. Uh-huh.
That's the end of his turn. Ilya, you're up.
Okay, good.
I can't run that far, guys.
Do you have any healing light left?
Throw
No,
me
I
close
don't.
to
I
him.
used the last
Oh.
ones on you.
Oh, crud. Okay. Kill
Spare
it,
the
then.
dying? How's
It's
it
touch
looking?
range.
Like I'm out of. I can't run to.
Yeah, he can't.
Oh,
It's touch
fuck.
range.
Yeah,
She
you're
can't
not in
reach you.
range.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm
She's
40
not a grave cleric. That's.
Yep.
You can't, no, that's a different cycle, so you can't delay until my turn. Right?
Well, I can delay until my next turn.
You can only hold an action till the end of the round.
The end of the round, that's what I thought, okay.
Oh. I see.
Do we have any
You-
healing potions that we can toss to Warthog?
I mean, I have a healing
Um,
potion, but it takes wait, does it take an action or a bonus action to pour it down his throat?
Action.
It takes,
Action.
Yeah.
yeah, it takes an action.
So I can't get there and
Oh,
pour it down
fuck.
his throat.
Oh, man,
can-
Jeffy could bite it.
Is no.
Unless you kill this thing first.
Okay, and are you
Um,
before or after him?
I am
She's
after him.
Kyanna's after me.
Literally, the only
Yeah.
person who is after this thing is Ilya. The only person, Kyanna and Shade are also after Jeff.
Yeah.
So it'd be Warthog's turn, then it's my turn.
Shoot. Shadra's after Jeff?
Correct.
Damn it! Do you have healing word prepared?
I don't.
F.
Okay. So I
Hey, Twitch chat, can I get an F, y'all?
stop.
I'm gonna need it right now.
You're not dead yet.
You got an F. No, you got an E. Never mind.
Okay. So I am.
You know what? That's close enough, man. Thank you.
It's an F with an extra line. You're welcome.
Better than an F. Yeah, there you go.
F
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. So I am going
What
to.
do you my report cards?
Oof. F
You want me to
plus,
be.
Nick. F plus.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get 30 feet closer.
Okay.
That was it. And then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
At a 3rd level.
Nice. That's an attack roll, right? Not a save.
It is.
Correct.
I always
One
fucking mix it up with that and Oh, motherfucker.
What?
What happened?
If he has an extra attack, you don't have to roll it. It's fine.
No. He should have had disadvantage on the first one of those.
That's right.
That's
because
right.
Of the ice and stuff.
Yep.
Roll again. We can undo this.
Yeah, so what I did, I just
Up
rolled a
that.
2. So whatever the first damage you took was,
That was
did
9
not
damage.
happen. Right. So that didn't happen. What was the second? Did I give you damage for it?
That was
No, I just
crit.
failed 2 death saves. You didn't roll damage
Yeah.
for it.
Right, okay,
Right.
so that didn't happen, so you're at whatever you were, and then he'll deal 15 points of piercing.
Okay, well, I'm
Okay.
still knocked out, but
Okay.
I
He's
meant
knocked
So
out,
it
but
didn't
you're
Haven't
not.
change.
failed 2 saves.
Yes, you have no death saves failed.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay. I'm content with this. Fine. Everything's fine. Put these dice back in jail.
Wait.
I just
Yeah.
never.
Okay, so Ilya,
What's 17 plus 8? I don't
25.
feel like
25.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Oh.
Kill him.
Death.
Death. Murder.
23.
Okay. The guiding bolt slams into him, and his entire body is just bursting with guiding light that illuminates him against the dark backdrop of the room. But he is still standing. All right, top of the round. Let's roll some saves.
Woohoo!
What is it? Well,
Wait,
I don't know. I'm
is
actually
it
fail.
strength or
Strength.
dex? Dang it, 14.
17.
Nice.
Phaedra got a natural 20.
Shader is good. Jeff is still prone.
Yeah, because I'm
Rip.
dead.
I was already sitting down though, so really.
You were,
you know,
yeah. You just kind of like,
Boom.
just kind of got a nice
Just
butt
kinda-
massage is all.
12.
Fails. Fall.
Damn it.
Let me roll for him. Ooh, only a 14. Or a 13. No, 14. 14. He falls.
Quick, kill him.
I have a plan.
What's your plan?
Alright, Wartalk, you're up.
I was gonna do a thing.
So my plan was, since I'm not prone, I can walk 30 feet and then I
Okay.
can teleport 30 feet. And because he's prone, I'm gonna have advantage on a swing to just batter
Okay.
up.
Are you
Okay.
sure you want to
That's not
frontline
gonna-
against this?
All right,
Oh, wait,
that won't
there's
change
advantage.
what I'm gonna do because I need
There's
to.
advantage anyway on him because of the
Yes.
guiding. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You do you. You
Yeah.
do your
I
thing.
want to be in that combat anyway, and next to Jeff for helping as soon as I can. So
Okay.
actually, look over at Kana. Kana, you want to go on a trip?
Okay.
All right. Grab her and dimension door next to him.
Nice.
We're here now.
Are
Hi.
we there yet? We did it.
And I never stood up, by the way. I'm just kind of like put it on my back.
So you're still prone.
You just,
Yep.
you just like grabbed my leg.
Where did Kayana
We're going.
go?
I don't know.
Um,
She's here.
She's you left her behind.
Oh yeah.
I mean I can't move her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess he's taking up that whole section. Is that good for you? Is that you're good there?
I got this.
She can
Alright,
see
you
him.
got this.
It's
Okay. That's
it's
true.
close enough that
Alright.
she can maneuver around the corner.
And then I don't have any bonus actions I can do really. So
Cool.
I'm just gonna tap Jeff. Don't worry, you're probably fine.
Hey Jeff, make a death save.
Okay.
I assumed that was the
Six.
gun on the picture.
Failure.
Oh.
Aren't you glad he didn't have 2 already?
Yeah, I would have died, guys. I would have died.
Let's take a moment of silence for our almost dead brother Jeff. Alright, moment's over.
If he was gonna die, I was gonna hold a potion in front of me and then just teleport on top of him and just let it fall on him.
Yeah.
Pray for the best.
Kayana.
Press E to pay respects.
First question, how is this thing looking?
Pretty close to dead.
All right.
You kind of feel,
kill
you
it.
kind of hear its gears like winding down and like.
All right. May I teleport behind it? Oh yeah. All right. Cool. All right. All right. We're face stepping behind this line. And
Rip his head off.
Fuck him up.
ooh. Okay. That's a big number. That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I didn't even know you could get it. Oh, because it's your spellcasting mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shillelagh is cool like that.
Uh,
Shigliggly.
okay.
Hi, Shillelagh.
So Lily,
Shillelagh.
Doo-doo.
That's 7 magic bludgeoning damage just trying to punt his head off.
He's still alive, just
Fuck!
barely.
Fuck! Ah! No! Well, that's my turn.
All right, Shadra.
Shoot it. Move right there and shoot it.
All right,
You're on the right side of the wall, so you can roll
that
a 1.
is a natural 20 again.
nice. How do you want to do
Alright.
this?
I shoot his. I finish what kind of started and shoot like the last little bit of his neck.
Okay,
to
so
pop his head off.
there's like just one, like it's
Roll for
relatively
damage.
thick, but it's one little wire that is kind of connecting its mechanical head to the body, and Shadra aims, lets the bow string go and lets the arrow fly, and it arcs through the air and just severs that cable, and you watch as the head kind of
For
Spare the dying.
posterity. For posterity, Shadra did 48 damage.
Jesus.
Its sneak attacks are mean.
That would have killed it 3 turns ago. 3 hits ago. As its head falls, you see the
Explode.
body begin to glow, and you can kind of hear this frantic whirring from inside of it, and you have just a moment to react before the core explodes. And I would like Jeff, Wartok, and Kayana to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm unconscious still.
Yep, you
Also,
auto
he's
fail.
behind a wall.
He is not behind a wall.
Can I use my roll to help instead of trying to get myself out of the way?
Fling yourself in front of.
I'll increase the DC, but you can.
Okay, I got a dirty 20.
Okay. That is enough. So you are throwing yourself in front of Jeff, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Kayana, as you watch the orb that was this thing's body begin to glow hotter until it
Uh-oh.
bursts in this just explosion of electric light. What did you get?
This was a dex save?
Yeah.
I got a 12.
Okay. And
Dirty 20.
Wartok got a dirty 20. So you, like, one of the last things you see before your vision goes just white is Wartok leaping to the side as he sees what's about to happen and using his body to shield Jeff from the blast.
Jeff!
So Wartok, I'm going to take this as a failure for you, but
Absolutely.
you protect Jeff.
I'm okay with that.
Thanks.
Okay, 17 points of lightning damage as the core just blasts outward with this arcing lightning. Just the last death throes of this creature pulsing its way outward into the surroundings.
Okay.
Kayana, are you conscious?
Yes.
Okay,
How much health do you have left?
11.
nice.
Oh.
That's plenty. That's 10 more than you need.
Yeah.
That's right.
While I'm down there now, I want to spare the dying him if I can.
Okay, yeah, you can. Combat is now
Alright.
over.
Jeff is stable. That was
Stand up.
close.
Yep.
Well, I can't say anything. I'm still lying face down on the ground.
Oh yeah.
You can mutter it.
Is he,
Well, I
is
guess
he
you can.
okay?
Well, he's
Here,
fine.
I'm
I
gonna
gotta.
use a level 1 cure wounds to get him
Okay,
up.
that works.
How much is it? Heal?
She's
One-
rolling for it!
Sorry.
Ethan!
Sorry.
Take 8.
Yay. Alright, Jeff coughs and wakes up.
Oh,
Oh.
thank
Oh god. Jeez, what happened? Did we win?
No, this is hell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you won.
Uh,
You won.
I'm going to go prone on the ground now.
Yep.
Ugh.
He
Ilia's gonna think
No,
that
fried
she
fish.
fainted and rushes over to try and spare the dying.
Wait, no, I'm fine. I'm just exhausted.
Oh.
Sorry.
let's see. What are they?
I feel dizzy. I kept falling so much.
Yeah.
How do I stand?
I just sit down. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
and Jeff is gonna stand up.
No, Jeff. No, Jeff.
He can stretch his legs.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Travian walks over and looks around at the group of you and says, "Well, you may succeed yet. There are a few even among us who can pull off what you just have. Well done." And he pulls a pouch from his side and kind of unsnaps a buckle, and he kind of holds his hand above it, and you see a potion bottle kind of fly upward into his hand, and he hands it first to Jeff, and then to Kayana, and then to, I think, Wartalk has the next lowest health.
I'm at 27.
Yeah, and then Shadra,
Sage is
and
at
then
41.
Ilya.
Okay.
They are potions of supreme healing, and all of you gain 42 HP.
Whoa.
Good God.
Was that 4d2?
40.
Or
40.
42.
40.
Okay, I like that one better.
40 plus 2.
That is almost my entire health pool, I'll have you know.
Yup.
Same. Oh, well, that's
I'm good again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Shader's back at
I'm-
full health.
It's honestly, those of you who take them, which I'm assuming is all of you, go ahead and make con saves.
Oh God. Thought we
11.
were done with this. We
Nat 20.
Dirty 20?
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Shader got a dirty 20 as well.
Okay.
20s all around.
Jeff got a 12.
Okay. Wartalk and Jeff, you guys feel a little drunk after consuming these. Like you're
Oh,
not
God,
like
okay.
actually intoxicated, but like you just kind of like like it's like you've had a few to drink and you're like starting to feel like tipsy, like you're getting into it. It's weird.
They're fermented.
Dude,
They're-
this tastes really good.
They're not. They're just so damn magical
All
that
right, friend.
their bodies just like aren't used to it and aren't like
All right.
entirely sure how to process it.
You gotta give him that recipe later.
I'll trade you, friend.
Hmm.
I'll trade you a glass of this. It's chocolatey, delicious, for a glass of that.
Make a persuasion check.
What's my persuasion's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I
Should
think
be.
so.
It ought to be.
Oh yeah, it's good. 21.
What is the origin of the drink you're offering?
It's it was the chocolate vodka.
Hmm.
Get-
Well,
It came from.
It's the only guy that we've seen that had vodka. But
Yeah, this is apparently a very rare
Yeah.
brew.
he pours out
He likes to hoard
half
things like
of a flask of the supreme healing potion and holds his hand out in exchange. So that'll
Get some
do 5d4 plus 10.
Okay.
It's still between greater and superior, so it's fucking good.
Good deal, man. Good deal.
Kind of takes a sip of it. I agree. Shall have to find more of this if we make it out.
Yeah, I'll show you where we got it from after we get out of here.
Well,
We'll introduce you.
with any luck, you'll be our savior and not our doom, eh?
No,
Well,
probably.
let's move on to the rest of the challenges. Now,
Oh.
don't worry yourselves too much. The combat on each floor is much more significant in terms of the amount of damage you can expect to take. However, you will only be allowed one full night's rest throughout your traversal of the tower.
Fair.
If we gave everyone infinite time, everyone would make it eventually.
Right.
So, choose your
Might-
resting times wisely, but we'll at least heal you back. We'll heal your wounds after each battle.
What about like just a short little like
Hmm.
breather in between? Is that all right?
Reasonable. It's I'd say between floors, not between challenges.
Wait, how many floors are there?
4.
Oh,
On the second one right now.
okay. All right, cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. We got this.
You're on the first. The former was training floor.
Oh, dang it. All right.
But again, don't expect to be quite so hurt after the puzzle and the challenge per se.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
Very well. And at any rate, choose your next door.
What were the other two?
Puzzle
Mind
and
soul.
yeah.
Oh,
It was hurdles and gears.
Interlocked gears.
let's do hurdles. Let's go
Yeah,
down the line.
we'll just go through it.
And to your point, your name was Kayana, is that correct?
Hi. Yes.
It's not that it's mind, body, and soul behind each door. There are 3
Oh.
challenges of different types. This floor is themed around bodily
Oh.
feats.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. All right, Jeff, how you feeling? You feeling rested?
Yeah.
I do
Ready to
feel.
run?
I feel better. That I don't know what that thing was, but it was super tasty.
Good.
Which door do you choose?
Hurdles.
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 Okay. He opens the door, and Jeff, you feel your heart leap. The door he opens into is just the room that opens out before you is just covered in ice.
Oh my god. Are we going figure skating?
And that is where we'll pick up next time.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh,
It is
we started
10:40.
late.
Yeah, but it's 10:40,
Man.
and
okay.
I have to wake up at 6 tomorrow, so it's
Okay,
Ooh,
that's fair.
oh, yeah,
Yeah,
never
that's
mind.
fair.
yeah.
No
that's-
more complaining. Understood.
Sorry. It's like, yeah, the only bad thing about Tuesday nights is that I can't go much later than we say because, yeah, every Wednesday I have to take Emily to her to stuff very early in the morning. Well, rather, she actually drives herself, but I wake up at the same time anyway because she's gonna wake me up. So
Yeah.
I will drive her to her clinicals when they are closer, but you know. Alrighty. Let us end the stream. Thank you all for joining us, and
Bye, guys.